Pleasant Monday evening greetings. I am William Theo for PTV News Now. And we kick off this evening's stories and the start of the work week with President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. after last night's successful Christmas tree lighting event in Malacanang, headed to Muntinlupa City to spread some Christmas cheer to the residents of Marillac Hills and Haven for Women. In his speech to the residents/beneficiaries of this latest gift-giving expedition, the president vowed his government would exhaust all efforts and resources so all Filipinos can truly feel merry in celebrating the Christmas holidays. In the event, the president handed out food packs, vitamins, toiletries, baby formula, and infant supplies, among others. There was a cachet of 20 50-kilogram rice sacks he handed out to pre-selected beneficiaries in Marillac Hills and 10 100-kilogram rice bags to Haven for Women recipients. Marillac Hills and Haven for Women in Muntinlupa City are reformative institutions that cater to victims of abuse and exploitation. Meanwhile, he repeatedly said he would not pardon his son Hunter Biden in his illegal gun possession and tax evasion charges. Understandably, U.S. President Joe Biden had his fingers crossed or was talking tongue-in-cheek. Today, with 50 days left to his term as U.S. President, Joe Biden officially pardoned his son Hunter of his 2 felony and weeks before a Delaware court and a California court of law could sentence him for his firearm felony case and his tax evasion rap, respectively. In doing so, Biden contradicted his promise not to interfere in his son's criminal cases, but understandably did an about-face as the sentencing dates drew near, arguing his son was singled out simply for being Joe Biden's son and that raw politics by the Republicans led to what he calls a miscarriage of justice. Had Daddy Biden not interfered today, Hunter could have faced a sentence of 17 years for the tax evasion charges, even though he paid what he owed, including penalties, and 25 years for the illegal gun possession charges for which he had earlier reached a plea deal on. In other news, the Marcos Jr. administration has had its hands full dealing with Chinese Coast Guard harassment and acts of roughhousing in the country's waters and exclusive economic zone. The Chinese military has built military outposts in the country's maritime territories and deployed scores of Coast Guard and militia vessels from the People's Liberation Army, which the country's security forces have been in constant watch on its EEZ and maritime territory patrols. But today, the sighting of a Russian attack submarine some 80 miles west of Mindoro Island and its confirmation, as earlier reported by the Philippine Daily Inquirer, has had the commander-in-chief, military, and national security officials worried. This as the Russian embassy has yet to comment on the incident and in consideration of the status or closeness of relations between Moscow and Beijing. Right now, let's turn to my colleague in PTV's Pine City studios for what's hot and happening in the Cordilleras. Breves Bulsao.
Naimbag Arabi Pilipinas at tuyon na kitikaw dyan adamag manipod ito'y PTV Cordillera. Kaspaset ti panagsagana para iti masungad a national and local elections inton Mayo 2025 nang rugin ti automated counting machines demonstration ti Commission on Elections iti Cordillera. Naangay ti umuna nga ACM demo iti Baguio City Police Office. Panggap ti demonstration na maisuro ti panaka-operate dagiti makina ng runa taraytoy kat kabarbarulaeng manipod South Korea. May sa karagiti primary features ti automated counting machines kat ti mas papel uray na pisang wino nakunes ken dakdakkel ti display ti screen. Sigun iti Comelec napateg amamuan ti publiko no kasano nga aramaten dagiti kabarbaro accounting machines tapno maipakita alihitimo ken accurate ti vote counting machine. Dumanon iti 16 billion pesos ti pondo para itinasa o accounting machines iti entero a pagilian.
It is being shown to the public. Sa umpisa talaga ng botohan natin, nagkakaroon tayo ng maraming diagnostic test ng makina during the final testing and sealing para may pakita na paano gumana ang makina, and then we also show the public na yung makina walang laman.
Itinaduma payadamag, nasurok 1,500 a benepisyaryo iti syudad ti Baguio, tinagnumar iti tulong ti Department of Social Welfare baban iti ayuda sa kapus ang kita program ken assistance to individuals in crisis situation. Amin dagiti benepisyaryo kat nakaawat iti isag 5,000 a pisos. Ti pondo kat manipod iti kaban ti nasyonal a gobyerno. Inlawlawag met ni Baguio City Congressman Mark Go. No kasano maipaay ken maipalpaluspos ti kwarta para kadagiti umili a kwalipikado. Inlawlawag na amay sa kadagiti trabaho dati mangipasigurado nga adda ti tulong para kadagiti umili ti Baguio.
Well, ito yung programa ng ating gobyerno na magbigay ng tulong sa ating mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na because of yung nangyayari ngayon sa nakaraang buwan, di ba? Nagkaroon tayo ng iba't ibang bagyo. Wala naman sigurong masama na tayo nandito para ma-ensure natin as part of our oversight function na yung tamang tulong sa ating mga kababayan ay talagang pumupuntang diretso sa kanila.
Dagiti damdamag manipod ito'y PTV Cordillera. Shot ni Breves Busaw. Naimbag Arabi.
Many thanks, Breves, and we've come to the end of tonight's show. Join us anew tomorrow for a twin bill of our breaking stories. Keep in mind to keep it here for news you can count on at home and elsewhere on the planet. I am William Theo, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.